after unpausing it. Or when I paused it, I actually unpaused it, and vice versa. Locally, also. So, yeah, sorry about the long tangent, and hopefully it made sense. Again, as always, if you feel that I didn't word the thing right, or whatever, feel free to ask me in the comments to reiterate it, rephrase it. I would have no problem doing so. Just ask. I think I ended up wording it fine there, but you know, I could be wrong. So, yeah, just ask me in the comments if you want me to rephrase it. I won't be able to word it better with text anyway, considering, like, you know, I can look over it, I can properly work it out. I'm talking off the cuff here. I'm not actually thinking about what I say typically before I say it. I just hope it comes out right, and most of the time it does. I think most of the time I just get a fit of nerves. Then I lose faith in whatever I'm saying the moment I say it, so that's most of my issue. But anyway, my duty is to the chieftain behind Mountain, and no other. The Underking has used the hammer of Khaz'goroth to render the mountainside into a weapon against us. The hammer is a tool for creation, not a weapon for his amusement. But, well, he is creating these beasties, so that's something. Even now his crystal servant, Wrathshard, is driving these elementals out of the mountain, down upon my people. We must hold the bridge against this onslaught, enter the cave, find Wrathshard, and send him back to his master in pieces. Summoned by the drug bar to destroy Thunder Totem. So he didn't summon these guys, he summoned Wrathshard, who's forcing them out. Still, he did, I'm going to say he did create him. Yeah. Dargrul has sent his pets to do battle with us. We need to crush these elementals before their rage swarms into Thunder Totem. Personally, I question their ability to cross the bridge. They are huge. The bridge would probably probably be broke if they try to cross, you know? So I can do these quests. I can do these quests and the world quests at the same time. Figured, may as well. I know I'm meant to be doing the archaeology, but I decided, well, let's get this done. It's on a whim. Though doesn't look like I'll get to play Hearthstone today. That's fine. I don't want to go up. I'm not really a fan of it. I'm kind of burning out on it, because they don't really have the best matchmaking systems. The game has a tendency to match you inappropriately. Instead of, like, I try out a druid deck for the first time, I get sent in against someone who has gotten 500 wins on the deck on the class they're playing. You know, you know, it's a bit biased. Well, sorry, not biased, but that fight was a bit tilted in their favor. Quite substantially so. So, smash these. But, yeah, it's a little disheartening. Like, I have 4 legendaries. A Seatun, Lothar of the Ebon Blade. Sorry, not Lothar. I think it was him. Whatever. Someone of the Ebon Blade. And a warrior one. The one that summons in other legendaries when it takes damage, and a hunter one. And that's it. And I've only like 2 decks. Actually, my hunter deck. I have 3 decks with legendaries in it. I don't have anyone with the Seatun one in it. The other 3 have found a home. But then you know, while I do have those 4 legendaries, not all my decks have it. I have a legendary in it, and then I get sent up against people who have like 2, 3 legendaries or whatever. It just, or you know, some like really well-built deck. Like they've based deck templates where you can build a deck according to like this set-out list rather than building your own custom one. And like, it's sometimes I'm going up against people who seem to have one of those deck templates filled out and, you know, done outright. And yeah, I don't. I have a thing pieced together from, you know, a few different expansions, of which I have very few, of which most of those cards are probably my basics or from the classic game, you know? So it's, yeah, I just feel like it. Oh, which one's the guy I'm hunting? I think he's down there somewhere. But yeah, basically, oh yeah, that's him. Basically, long story short, as I'm going on another tangent, I don't have a great card selection. I don't have many legendaries. I don't have much going on for me, and I'm paired up against people who are in the opposite situation. It seems. So it's the matchmaking system needs a bit of work. I feel maybe I just had a bad day, you know, but I know this seems a little flawed, you know. This seems a little flawed from my perspective. It's too far away. And it just ends up becoming a little disheartening because of that. You know? Because you can't. I sat down to play once, ended up winning only a single match out of like 6 or 7 because the guy surrendered. Just like immediately. Like he just. I guess had to go or whatever, so I just won that by default. It's not really much of a win, you know. And I don't mean to bitch about it or be a sore loser or whatnot. It's kind of disappointing. And you know, I want to sit down and enjoy the game, but it just that just ends up taking away from it. That's all. Destroy you. So yeah, feel free to state your stance on what I've said or anything on any of the tangents I've gone on. The ones I was referencing that I said in my Overlord video, the tangent there about classic WoW, the tangent just there about the Hearthstone stuff. You know, feel free to comment on any of it. I'm sure I don't really need to tell you, but it's kind of just a hammer home the point kind of thing.
Thank you, champion. The Greystone Drogbar are getting far too ambitious these days.
Okay, so anyway, I have 2 of those quests done now. I have the 2 quests done and that world quest, which gave me rock-bound leg guards, which are indestructible but completely irrelevant to what I want. Just try and skip out without aggroing the enemy. Is that in here? It looks like that's in here. Let's take a look. Oh, I forgot to mine it. Not sure if it's down here. That's the one issue with this. It's doesn't tell you is it up top or not. It's not in there. So yeah, it's up top. Well, back up we walk. Yeah, we can't get out. Good. Just have to do very awkward wall climbing. But yeah, anyway, I hope in my tangents was coherent. Again, it's one of my common concerns that I don't actually make a lick of sense with what I'm saying. Ooh, salvage armor. 28 fell slate, 17 laystone. Okay, that got me a lot of cash. Multiply 33 by 28. Yeah, that much. It's not bad. There's also fell slate seam back there, but I'm not going to get it.
It is a day for flying.
I suspect that this is not the last of Dargul's assaults. He's still learning with the powers of he's still learning the powers of the hammer. Like a child with a new toy. Well, that child with a new toy has been put down. It has been sorry, I just had to adjust the headset. It's been a long time since the Earth itself has moved against us like this.
May your rivers be.
Wait, when was the last time? Regardless. Here is a rare. What, you don't want to help? Oh, you have Misha? Hungry Bear. Her basic attacks heal for 5% of her maximum health. Yeah, it's a hunter. Oh, okay. I think they just named their pet that. I thought they actually, you know, got, you know, Wrathshar's companion or something. I was overestimating the, actually, maybe they have. No, they don't. They have the unseen guy. Yeah, they just named their bear that thing. I was thinking somehow, you know, via the bodyguard thing or the Legion Fall Protector, Legion Fall Commander thing, they got that. I was overestimating it. Way overestimating. Regardless, survey. I'm going to do a bit of this and we'll see how much I get per bit. 3 bone fragments. No, that might be a little too little. That would mean I would have to do this 100 times. Yeah, it does look like I would have to do this 100 times. But would that really be too bad? Maybe not. It's better than the other one. You know what? Sure. I'll do it. Until I lose my patience. Well, guess definitely no Hearthstone then. Ah, brilliant. And I got none that time. So it's not a guaranteed drop. So I would have to do it over 100 times. Not sure if I'm happy with this. It would be one thing if it was a guaranteed thing. It's another when it isn't. And I only got a single one there. While it's better than none, it again shows that, you know, it's going to be more than 100. Suppose I'm at least getting some high mountain archaeology fragments. Let's grab this. Ooh. High mountain ritual stone. Oh, for a moment I thought it was going to be a other thing. Let's aim it right. I was hoping it was going to be a artifact thing, but no, it's a keystone. This way, this way. There we go. And this dig site is now complete. Where's the next one? Next one is the Fields of Anshi. Okay, and there's also one here by the Dragon Falls. Then there's one here in the Witchwood. Let's go do let's grab the fell slate. It's just here. Let's go do the Witchwoods. Actually, no. Let's go do the Dragon Falls. We're not rezzing someone, we're calling a taxi. Don't attack me again, Sakan. I've killed you enough. Let's have a look at archaeology. High Mountain Torn.
Hail.
We'll go to Ironhorn Enclave. And archaeology, High Mountain Torn. I actually have enough for this. Hand-smoothed Pyre Stone. It is customary for a widow, child, or grandchild to keep a Pyre Stone from the funeral of an especially loved one. These stones were carried in a pocket or rubbed for courage, comfort, or remembrance of their lost companionship. Alright. That's sweet. I could put in that ritual stone now, but would that be even worthwhile? Nah. You know what? Solve it. Trailhead Drum. Not all High Mountain Torn were hunters, but those that were typically commemorated. Not all High Mountain Torn were hunters, but those that were typically commemorated their first kill with a ceremonial drum, stretched with the hide of their quarry. Most trailhead drums are made from rabbit hide or fox hide. Hunters typically carried them for the rest of their lives. Carefully create the restored artifact. Artifact details have already been logged in your archaeology journal under the Completed Artifacts tab. It's been created, so I can deliver to one of 3 different places: Val'sharah, Ashran, or the Seat of Knowledge, and get a thing for it. It's actually marked as a crafting reagent, shockingly, so I can put it in the other place. Also, that person's called Burnt Hoof the Retired. Can I talk to you? Even the most dedicated of craftsmen need a break from time to time. Full of sleeping fur and rest next to the safety of my heart. You don't have one. There's something on the wing. Something in the wing. Blacksmithing. The only... Actually, if I made more demon steel, I could make more of this stuff. I could make that. Don't have enough stonehide leather. But I can make most of this stuff, but I'm just not sure if it'll be worthwhile. Would anyone even buy it? Would it be worth the cost? I suppose I could make, how many would I need? I don't have a pen. I need 1, 9, 19, 79, 109, 139, 164, 168. Okay, that was me trying to work out math, keep track of numbers in my head. I'm not really much of a... As you've seen, I get very scattered. I'm very scatterbrained a lot of the time, annoyingly. So, I mightn't have done that right. We'll have to wait and see. The gear in this expansion, I just isn't isn't doing much for me. I find